slow. I don't have a lot of time. There's a lot of gossip to go over, and I have to make this thing from scratch today. So, I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible, mainly because it's like I've been checking Celina freaking Powell's stories all day. Lots of internet drama I gotta keep up with and catch you up with. Oh, I cannot keep a straight face for shit. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is what I figured out. I've been reading recipes. I don't need to talk that loud. I've been reading recipes for how to get a crunchier. I'll get that in a minute. How to get like a crunchier, do I look super crazy? I hate, oh, I wanted to show you. Okay, so I got this shirt. I'll tell you about the cookie thing in a minute. I got this like sometime way back last year in it had to be, I don't think it was 2018. I don't think it came out to 2019, but I got it because I thought this was on the front, but it's on the back. I thought the difference between the black and the white one was that the white one had it on the front. Otherwise, I would have got a black one. However, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you it. But I think maybe I've already shown you this. I don't know, but it's this cloud chaser on the back with the Chanel logo. Isn't that so funny? I thought that was the front of the shirt. I was like, what a cool, funny shirt. And then it didn't matter because I like gradually became a very sincere Celina Powell fan. And now I like love her friend AJ. I'm like so upset about Thoughts Next Door not being on. What am I gonna do tomorrow night? I like get ready for it. I'm like, I have to go in the living room and like watch this, like my eyes are like peeled on it. Like I am with it. It's gone. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I'm not about to explain that far. Hold on. No, I might. Hold on. So, oh my god, my baking cabinet looks like so freaking nice. Okay. I'm almost afraid to pull this shit out. I'm starting to get. Hold on. Alright, I'm worried I won't be able to get this done in time. So I'm hoping that I like can talk. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be like talking about internet gossip while I do things where I have to like measure. I can't measure for shit, by the way. I'm like, I can't. I've been trying. I'll get into it another day. Hold on. I wish I could show you. I guess I could show you, but then I'd have to show you. Whatever. My baking cabinet rules. It's like full of like these like perfectly perfect like storage containers. What else? Okay, what I'm gonna do is, okay, so the crunchier keto, that's what I was saying earlier. I was trying to find like recipes for crunchy keto because it's very hard to get a crunch. And my biggest critic is always like, it could be crunchier. Like, God damn, I will get a crunch. And I had crunchy cookies at one point. I just know I put way more coconut flour. I'm losing my voice. This crunchy cookie recipe I found uses no egg, which I'm afraid to do, but I did plan on using egg whites for this one. So I was like, okay, well, let me just try it. Because last time I did it, where I got like a really good crunch on the outside, it was like still cakey and moist on the inside. And I know there's like controversy over a cakey cookie, but again, when you're keto, you're like, I'll take anything that doesn't, you know, like that reminds me of my youth when I could eat sugar or whatever. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. And then I was like, I guess I'll show you how I do it. Whatever. If you rip me off, hopefully it's not Betty Crocker. That's like my fear. That's like my, not even fear. I'm like, that's inevitable, right? Like, Betty, somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, we should come out with a line and we have way more money to do it. And like, beep boop bop boop beep boop bop. There goes your dream. I don't know if this is a dream, but it is probably someone's dream to like be able to do this very easy. BRB. I'm like, Not even, okay, so I think I'm gonna do coconut milk powder. Here, so here's coconut flour. Where's the almond flour? Oh, and I don't know if it's sweet enough because the allulose is like not as sweet as the other one. So maybe I'll use a full cup. That's what I meant to do. I meant to look up a recipe that used allulose so that I could see, like, because I feel like I read ones where they use a little bit more when it's that one because it's not like so sweet like xylitol. Okay. So, thinking about getting almond flour in bulk if I like continue this, because then I'm like, where would I put it? What would I do? But I think, I mean, obviously I'm gonna start small, like with a couple. But what I'm afraid of. This is so like such a weird, like egotistical Shark Tank. I'm afraid I'll get, but this is a possibility because I've done online retail before. I'm afraid there's going to be way too high of a demand all of a sudden that I can't keep up with. And that's where everybody always runs into trouble with a small business. Not that I am necessarily convinced this will be my small business, but I have invested so much into it at this point where I'm like, I gotta see some comeback on this, or like, something. Alright. Drop this. I need to get new measuring spoons and cups. It's so hard to not lose all of them because it's like, if you don't keep it on the hook, it's like you either have to have them hooked together at all times, or you like only need one, you're only trying to wash one. This is why it's such a nightmare to do. That's why I'm like, I want to be able to just make multiple rounds of mixes. Oh, I almost lost all of that. Just so that I can just dump it and go. Like, I dump it and go. Like, easy bake oven, bruh. Oh, my easy bake oven shirt came in, but it's at my mom's house and I haven't found it yet, but I'm really excited about it. Lots of dumb things to spend money on. I love t-shirts. My mom's always like, don't spend all your, like, she's like, hold on to your money. I know you're gonna spend it all on t-shirts. I'm like, I know, I love t-shirts. What's wrong with me? Like any ad, I'm such a sucker. I'm like, yeah, I need that. $30, whatever. $50 because it's coming from Australia. Okay, love the design. What is wrong with me? Lots of things. I don't want to get into it. Okay, should I have you over here more? I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to do half a cup of almond flour. Yeah. Alright, so speaking of YouTube gossip, so Gabbie Hanna probably is going through something, but like, aren't we all? But I think it's funny, like, it is like, the thing with her writing a song is Trisha. But like, I feel like I get it because I'm like, we're all kind of obsessed with Trisha like that. I'm like, yeah, I would probably do something with that. And I don't know, like, I feel like I can never like hate on her when everyone's I'm like, I kind of relate to that. I might write a book to Trisha and like publish it. Like, I've done stuff like that before, you know, like it's not that, I don't know. It's funny, it is like such a funny, it's bold. It's like bold to be like, yo, this is what this is about. Okay. Do I have a third cup? Oh, I do. Thinking a third more. But would I do a fourth more? I'll do a third more. Again, just to be on the safe side, because it's like once they do get that crumble, which is so stupid for me to be saying this because I've had like 10 videos already where it didn't get that crumble, and I'm like, once they get it, But it is truly like so fast. Like coconut flour will suck the moisture out of everything real fast, and like you have to be very careful. Again, that's why I think we should have pre-mixed items so that we don't have to worry about shit like this. Anyway, sorry to be dramatic. Okay, so for coconut flour, last time I was like, a fourth wasn't enough, I'm gonna do a half. And now I'm doing a half, and then I was thinking maybe adding another fourth, but maybe I'll just do another third. This is almond flour again. Okay. And instead of skipping the egg altogether, because I will have a vegan option, so I was like, well, if I just skip the egg, period, I will, I don't know, but people still like a soft cookie. I feel like that's still a thing. I'm like, am I going too hard on myself for not having a soft enough cookie? Girl, your cookie is so soft. Okay, so that's half, and then we'll do third one. Getting it on camera. See that sweet edge? Again, I never even touch this, so I mean I will be wearing gloves when I do it, but it's like, I'm not touching it. Like, get over yourself. Okay. Oh shit. As we start getting packages with like purple hair in it. JK, oh my god. Okay. This is the shit that takes so long. Excuse me. I need a burp and it won't happen. Okay. Let's see. One, a little smaller. I don't know where my half a teaspoon is, but that's a fourth, and that's another fourth, so that's a half, right? Yeah. A quarter and a quarter. Alright. So, how's your mom? That's all anybody ever asks me. So, how's your mom? She is such a large part of my identity. And somebody was like, try less baking powder, but I don't know. Okay. This is good. I still have to pick up the other organic brand that I got, but this is the one that I don't know if it is certified organic, but it is like non-GMO and all of that. It's very hard to get certified organic, like, especially with makeup and stuff. My makeup is so expensive. It's also why I never want to wear it. I'm like, this much eyeshadow, like an eyeshadow, I'll show you at some point. This eyeshadow that is literally like this one little tiny palette. Like if you were very small, $20 per color. Like it is so expensive to like do fully organic, certified, especially. I don't know if I need a full teaspoon. I think a lot of people are like, you only need a half. So there's a little more than a half, just for this experiment. Alright. That's what I have to do. I need to get giant Ziploc bags. A lot of these companies don't, like Bob's Retinol, all of them, they're very, I mean I love them, they're very good companies, but it's very, they don't make bags that are necessarily easy to reseal. But I guess that's just like, in general, that's an issue for, I don't know, I mean, why does Ziploc not have that issue? Anyway, that's another reason I want to make a bunch of pre-mixed bags, because I'm like, once I have blah blah blah, I just want to blah blah blah, whatever. Okay. Can't forget the brown swerve. I need to throw those apples out. I've been convinced for a while that I would eat, like I would juice those apples. I just don't feel like it. Oh, was that almond flour? I was like, why am I opening this? I still have almond flour in there. I didn't have to, I was like, my stuff is so organized, I don't know where any of it is. So, what do I have left? The egg white, right? Yeah, it's this thing. Isn't it so fun? This looks so fun and neat. Like, oh my god. No, you have no idea how much of an orgasm that gives me. That was too much. I'm sorry. Alright, now I'm gonna do a full egg. I'm probably gonna do half an egg white on top of that because they say two tablespoons, I want to say, equals one of whatever you're trying to get. But I feel like because it's always so moist anyway, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon. Maybe a little tiny bit more. Alright, whatever. Well, should I do another one? I'm like, the thing is, there's this really good bread recipe that only calls for egg whites, and it's like, the girl who wrote it was like, every keto bread recipe I try is too eggy, and I hate the taste, so I finally figured out. It's like, the people who are doing this are like doing it down to like it really is a chemistry lab science where you're like, alright, now I gotta try this one with this amount. It's cray. Anyway. And that is like a crispy on the outside, but that's part of, there's coconut flour in that too, so that's part. But it only calls for egg whites, so I think this is maybe, alright. That's like roughly 2 egg whites. I mean 1 egg white from the thing, but I don't even think I need that much. However, this does add a lot of moisture and also great flavor. I do about a tablespoon of this. I was doing 2 tablespoons, but I feel like it's too much. It's like not even necessary to have that much. It's like, it's almost overkill to do 2 tablespoons, especially when you're doing like regular sugar. I used to do 1/4 of a cup, like a 1/4 cup of this. Oh shit. BRB, my sister's coming to bring my mail. Okay, I'm hot. I added the other ingredients and I blended it, and I mean, I didn't want to have to do that on camera anyway. It looks like there's like little balls of the swerve brown sugar. It's not quite blending super well, but I kind of like that. I think that's probably a good idea because it'll be like little moist chunks, but hopefully I didn't add too much. Okay, so instead of doing how I normally would and like putting in the, you know, in the envelope or everything, you know, every time I'm like, boop, pour it up the envelope, I'm doing it straight from the thing this time. You can't even see. I need a commercial kitchen. Okay, so this is the amount of product you get, plus the chalky chips come included. I was just thinking I'm gonna be so broke tomorrow if I like end up getting a car. Like, if that goes through, I mean, I knew I would be, but I was like, oh, if it goes through, which I have unsuccessfully tried to get cars many times, so I'm not counting on it, but I was like, if it does, I ain't gonna have no money to buy new bags for chocolate chips. Okay, so, very hot. That's right. I also just wanted to show you like what a fucking mess this does to your kitchen. It's a nightmare. You have to pull out all this shit. And normally you're not organized enough to like have it all waiting for you. If you're not normally baking, you're like, where's the baking powder? You know, you have to like add all this shit. Anyway, it is a nightmare to do this. But I would imagine if you're like starving for sweets because you never eat sweets, this is, it's like, I don't know, it's like you don't want to like waste this much time, but so much time goes into it, it's crazy. Alright, so I'm going to do like I did before. Oh, you know what? I meant to get that out before so that I wouldn't have all those clanking noises. Ugh, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I don't even know why I'm doing this on camera, but... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up half a cup of water and blend it, tray it up, serve it up, chill it. Maybe I'll come back and show you the consistency progress report. Maybe not. I might just come back with what the cookies look like. I don't know if I necessarily feel like documenting this whole process tonight. However, I will be back and we will see if this is the crunchy cookie that we wanted. And if not, your girl is gonna lose it. I should have put it further down. I'm not. I hate doing this. Alright.